They lied to us.
I'm here to shed light on a system that violates the most basic principles of humanity.
For over 15 years, Nissan kept hyping up a new GTR. They dropped headlines, showed renders, filed patents, just enough to keep fans believing the R36 was coming. But the truth? There was never really a plan at all. Only facelifts, tweaks, anniversary editions. No evolution, just delay after delay. Some say they couldn't top the R35. Others blame emission laws, but maybe it all changed when the man who built the GTR disappeared, and without him, Nissan didn't have the courage to keep it going. This is a story of how Nissan let its greatest car fade away, and why the GTR was never meant to get a real ending.
What you hear is the roar of Nissan's passion for performance, a 21st century multi-performance supercar.
The R35 hit the streets like a missile. It has a twin-turbo V6, dual-clutch all-wheel drive, and it hit 0 to 60 just under 3 seconds. It's faster than Ferraris, quicker than Porsches, and it costs a fraction of what they did. It wasn't just fast, it was brutal. Raw, efficient, ruthless. On the Nürburgring, it embarrassed everything in its class. People call it a supercar killer. Porsche even accused Nissan of cheating. And for a while, it looked like Nissan changed the game forever.
This car is faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo, which costs twice as much. It's faster than the bullet train. Sounds like a fighter jet.
But
for
then,
the tires.
things got quiet. No R36, no concept, no update. Just the same R35 over and over again. A new bumper here, a new trim package there. 2011, 2017, 2020, 2024, pretending to be progress. Meanwhile, the world moved on. Porsche added hybrids, AMG evolved, even Toyota brought back the Supra. But Nissan, they kept pushing the same car until even the fans started asking, what are we still waiting for? Nissan told us it was regulations. Emissions got tighter, noise limits got stricter, safety standards changed. They said it wasn't worth building a new GTR anymore. That's why we saw it vanish from Australia in 2021, then Europe, then the US. By 2025, Japan was the last market left, and even that was over. But that doesn't tell the whole story. Porsche didn't stop, AMG didn't stop, even Toyota brought back the Supra. So why did Nissan, the brand that gave us Godzilla, back down? The truth is, they lost something more important than engineering. They lost belief. After 2018, the entire company shifted. The GTR wasn't just a performance car anymore, it became a burden. And without the right people pushing it, the GTR became an afterthought. A lot of people don't realize this. The GTR only existed because of one man, Carlos Ghosn. He was the only guy who saved Nissan from bankruptcy in the early 2000s. And more importantly, he believed in performance cars. While other exes wanted fuel efficiency and family sedans, Ghosn pushed for something insane, a Japanese supercar that could destroy Europe. The R35 GTR was his passion project. It cost a fortune to develop, the engineering was overkill, but Ghosn signed off on all of it, and it worked. The GTR shocked the whole world and put Nissan back on the map. But then, everything changed. In 2018, Carlos Ghosn was arrested in Japan, accused of financial misconduct, detained, interrogated, no bail. The man who built Godzilla was gone overnight. A year later in 2019, he escaped the country. He was smuggled out of Japan inside a speaker box on a private jet.
If I wanted really to look for justice, I had to look for justice in another country because in Japan it was forbidden.
After that, Nissan didn't just lose the CEO. They lost the only person inside the company who actually fought for cars like the GTR. The board shifted. Budgets were slashed. The new leadership didn't want to risk at all. They didn't want passion projects. So the R36, they quietly pushed it aside. In 2024, Nissan quietly pulled the plug in America. By March 2025, production ended in Japan. There was no farewell model, No final edition, no send-off, just a quiet post and the end of Godzilla. A car that once shocked the world, reduced to nothing but a fading memory in a dealer lot. They didn't kill the GTR because they had to. They killed it because they didn't know how to keep it alive. No R36, no goodbye, just silence. The GTR didn't die of age, it was abandoned. Drop a comment if you think Nissan fumbled the legacy. Should they have built the R36 or was the R35 already peak? Either way, hit that sub button because we're not done exposing how brands bury legends like this one.